Hi, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Restorative Stretch with me, Rob. Welcome to tonight's class. Okay, this class is all about sciatic pain and how do we get rid of it? How can we work through sacroiliac joint and the difference of differentiation between the sacrum and the sacral area of our spine and the iliac as well. So it's a really great stretch class. I hope you enjoy it. We'll be doing about 4 or 5 different stretches, holding for quite a long period of time. So find yourself some nice quiet tunes, close the doors, and grab yourself a drink of water, take a sip, make it around your lips, hydrate, and let's go for this class this evening. Thanks so much for joining me on live as well. Loads of you up on Zoom as well. So from here, our feet underneath our seat bones here. Make a fist with your hand, place it between your feet, and just check that that is the gap between your feet. From there, you want to make sure that your big toes are immediately turned in, so they're slightly turned inwards. Okay, and that your second toes are nice and parallel to each other. From here, we're just going to roll over our tiptoes. We're going to roll our knuckles of our feet down to the floor. We're going to drive our pelvis forward and bring our shoulders back into plane. From here, we're holding our posture up nice and high. The center point of our head going up towards the ceiling, so we're pulling up nice and tall. From there, bring your hands down by the side. Web open your hands nice and wide. Your thumbs pointing laterally out to the side, and then open your 4 fingers so they're pointing down to the ground. We've got our shoulders back into position, our elbows tucked into the side, rocking forward and backwards over the knuckles of our feet. We're going to bring our arms out wide to a shoulder height position here. Our thumbs again up towards the ceiling, and our 4 fingers now pointing out to the side of the wall. From here, the arms stretch up high, elongate overhead. We're going to push our arms up tall, retracting the shoulder blades slightly, and keep this movement slow and controlled forward and back. From here, we drop our jaw in the chest, feel a nice stretch through the upper back, through the shoulder girdle, and a nice big stretch through our body. From here, taking the arms out wide again, dropping them back down to the floor. From here, let's open up the hip flexors. So we're going to just drive this knee up nice and high, keeping the foot flat to the floor and extending the leg back each time. Now, as you're kicking back, try and keep this foot off the floor, but see if you can give me a kick back on the heel. Posture up, back up, shoulders back, and keep this movement nice and square and plain. 4 more here, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Change leg for me here. Again, posture up, back up, shoulders back. Again, high knee flex, kick back on the right leg. Again, trying to keep that foot off the floor. Flex up and extend back. 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, so from here we come out lateral and swing with the arms. What we're trying to do here is get a nice pump of blood flow over to the major joints we're going to be working. Open the foot out wide to the side. Give a little knee flex here before kicking the leg back out to the side again. Five more here. 4 more. 3 more here. 2 more. Really good. Change leg. Here we go. Flex it up. Kick it wide. Big drives. Keep it going. 8 here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you keep that foot off the floor? Can you keep the balance? And release. He says as I suddenly got off balance at the end there. Okay, circumduct. So we're going to give a bit of a hula hoop with the hips here. This pelvis moving around, nice big circle. Rolling the hips round to the side. Lift the chest up. Do the side obliques work. 3 more here. Good. 2 more here. And 1. Counterclockwise for me. Go the opposite way. You'll feel that oscillation in the back. Getting the movement nice and strong through the body. And take notice as well about where you're feeling this pulling and pulling on your body. 2 more here. One more here. You go from here, arms stretch overhead, interlock the fingers. We're going to tilt over to the left side, push the arms away, slowly come back up and tilt over to the right. Keeping the movement nice, controlled. We're leading the action by tilting the pelvis side to side. Three more here. Two more here. Very good, one more here. And release, shake it out. Okay, grab yourself a drink of water. We're going to go down onto the floor, onto our knees. So grab yourself a nice yoga mat and something that's going to protect it. If you struggle with your knees, please make sure you go and grab a pillow or something you can place underneath. That'll make that work and keep it nice and soft on your kneecaps. Cheers. Okay, so down onto our knees here. Now kick our knees out wide, stick our feet together, and then we're going to walk our knees just a little bit wider here. Now, again, if you need to, stick a cushion underneath your knees. If you struggle with full flexion here, okay, stick a cushion underneath your bottom as well. Okay, so that could be your position here. You could also grab a chair to lean on as well. So try and keep it safe, relevant, and effective for you. Just sit, and then we're going to walk forward with our arms. Now, we're going to start with our bottom quite high off our heels to start with. And we're going to get a little bit of an arch in our lower back. I'm placing my forehead down to the floor. My fingers are wide open, and I can feel a nice curvature in the shoulder blades and in the upper back. Now from here, we work through our gravity yoga principles. We take a deep breath in for 4, and then we're going to sigh out a deep breath for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're now going to walk our arms back, allowing our bottom to go back over our heels, keeping our knees out nice and wide, chin down, jaw down, nose down, looking through our feet. Good. From here, we're going to change our arm position so the forearms are flat down to the floor. The fingers are open up nice and wide. Good work. From here, we're going to walk our knees back into the middle. We're going to have a narrow-kneed child's pose position here. So we're going to stretch our arms forward. We're going to bring our elbows in close together. We're going to turn our hands so the palm face up to the ceiling. Chin drops down on the chest. And we feel a lovely extension through the upper back. Now again, support your knees in any position required here. If it's too much on your knees, maybe try sitting at a table and putting your hands up on a table whilst sitting on your bottom at the table side. Quite a nice way of doing it. Slight variation, make it a little bit different. Again, the knuckles are flat down to the ground, the palms faced up, the head drop down, stretch through the lower back. From here, we're going to walk our arms further away, dropping our chest a little bit further, dropping our chin that little bit further. Again, we take that deep breath in for 4, and then slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly walk ourselves back up into our kneeling position here. Chest comes up nice and high. Okay, Roll your shoulders back. Okay, so this time we're going to go down into that kneeling position. We're going to walk our arms over to the right. We're going to hold that stretch. We're going to come back into the middle. We're going to walk our hands over to the left. That's the movement. So we're going to walk down. Nice lengthening through. Again, we keep our knees in together. And then we're going to walk our hands over to the right side. Nice big stretch in the left side of the back. Feeling a lengthening through the lats dorsi. Now we extend the left arm out just slightly further. We're going to feel that lengthening through the shoulders and through the upper back. We're going to walk our arms just a little bit further to the right again. Take that deep breath in for 4. And slow deep breath out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to walk our hands back to the front, and then we're going to slowly take ourselves back up to kneeling again. You're good. Now from here, if you need to, and I need to, we're just going to take a kneel, a little bit of a walk out. Okay. I'm going to turn over to the side so you can see the angle as I'm moving around. You don't have to move the way you are. Okay. But just take yourself a moment to take the pressure off the hip flexors, get the circulation back in. Okay. And here as well, just points to say that the knuckles of the foot are down to the floor. So the roof of the foot down. Now let's drop this down again. Oh. Nice long deep stretch. I'm going to walk our hands over to the left. Touch more. Nice stretch out the wing muscle of the body. Chest drop down nice and low. Lower back, feeling the extension. Good work. Let's walk it a little bit further with the left and the right arm. And as we're going over to the left side, it's the lengthening on the right arm that I want you to feel. So stretch it a little bit further away. Grab that hand, walk it over. A little bit further, you see on the camera, it's like more. And as I lean, I'm going to try and push my right hand, walk my hand away towards the left side a little bit further. Push that shoulder, right shoulder down towards the floor slightly. Opening up that lats dorsi a little bit further. Really nice way of stretching out. And from there we release. Walk our hands back to the middle. Coming back off the thighs, back into kneeling, and then rolling onto the back. Okay, so from here, laying on the back, stretching the arms up overhead. Push your body out nice and tall. From here, we're going to tuck our knees in towards our chest. We're just going to hold on to it. So it's a knee hug here. Nice. From here, closing the eyes, take a nice deep breath in for 4. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, what we need to feel is what's going on in the back. So we've got a curvature in the spine here. Now, what we need to try and do is stick your tailbone down to the floor. Okay, so the lower back is nicely supported by the fleshy bit of your back, the thoracolumbar fascia. From there, we've got our shins in deep. We're pulling in tight, our head back to the floor. We're just feeling any tension just release out. And eyes closed, lower back squeeze down to the floor. Deep breath in for 4. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A little bit more of a pull on those shins, but squeezing the lower back down to the ground. And again, nice deep breath in for 4. And slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to slowly support the back of the legs, and let the feet drop to the floor, and extend the legs out. Good. Okay, we're going to do the same little exercise, but this time we're going to grab the feet. We're going to put the soles of the feet together. We're going to reach in and grab those feet and stick them in together here. Now again, once we get here, what I want to do is take your elbows and place them inside your thighs here. You're going to be able to give them a little squeeze out to the side. So it's a clam reversed. So we're laying on the floor and we're just pushing the knees apart. Again, we take a nice deep breath in for 4. And then slow deep breath out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go again. Just reaching your hands down a little bit further down the outside of the calves. Again, we're pulling in nice and deep. Deep breath in for 4. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you can, you reach your hands to the outside of your metatarsals, so to your little toes, and your hands are going to be clasped on the outside of those heels, or outside of the feet, keeping the toes and the palms of the feet together. Push your heels open. Put your elbows inside the inner thighs to tuck them out wide. Hold that stretch there. Try and drop your head back to the floor. Keep that support there. Good work. Take a deep breath in. And again, keep the head right back to the floor. Nice. And really pushing the elbows out tight into the inner thighs. And again, if you can't grab the outside of the toes, it doesn't matter. And if you do need to arch through, so you're bringing your shoulders off the floor, then that's absolutely fine. Just make sure, again, as with all our exercise and all our training, it's safe, relevant, and effective movements for you. Slowly releasing, extending both legs out, stretching your body out nice and tall and long. Now walk the feet in again. Place our left foot over the top of our right thigh. So we've done is taking our feet into a bridge position. We take our left foot over the right thigh. Push the left knee away, and you'll feel a nice stretch in the inner thigh. From there, we're going to bring both hands behind the back of the thigh and pull the knee up and towards us. We feel a lovely big stretch on the outside of the glutes. The glute medius getting a bit of a stretch. Glute max getting a bit of a stretch as well. Vastus lateralis getting a bit of a stretch. Probably as well your bicep femoris as well, and back of the hamstring. So basically anything lateral on the side of the thigh, really getting a nice lengthen. Tensor fascia latae, getting a bit of a stretch there as well. If you're tightening your iliotibial band, this is a really good little stretch for you. Do a lot of running, this is a must. Keep the shin parallel to the floor. Pull that thigh in a little bit closer. We're going to hold this stretch for a while here, team. So we're going to have our head back to the floor, eyes closed. Nice deep breath in for 4. And slow deep exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, just putting it in a little bit deeper. Again, nice deep breath in. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again. Reclasp behind that thigh every now and again. And again, nice deep breath in for 4. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly releasing. Let both legs extend, straighten your arms out overhead. Point out your toes, nice and long, and stretch. And here again, we walk our feet in, knees are up to the ceiling, lower back squeeze into the floor. Set the right foot up, we place it over the top of the left thigh. And again, we're going to reach our hands in behind that left thigh, putting our left knee in towards our chest, the right thigh out wide. And here we take a nice deep breath in for 4. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. And again, nice deep breath in for 4. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, deep breath in. Give the head firmly back to the floor. Slow exhale. Count yours out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bit further if you can. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, nice deep breath in for 4. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, nice deep breath in. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking good. So you can get a bit more pull on the back of that thigh. Change that grip position if you need. Again, head back and drop. Lower back down into the floor. Lovely deep stretch on the outside of the glutes. Again, slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one here. Nice deep breath in again. Slow exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And slowly release. Place the foot flat to the floor. Grab the thigh and stack the legs. Slowly drop down, legs out straight. Extend the arms up overhead. Press away. Just feel everything just relax in your thighs. You're going to feel your feet will just turn out naturally to the side. Got to head back to the floor. From here, our feet walk in, knees up to the ceiling. Just going to push up into our back bridge to finish. I'm just going to do some controlled lowers to finish. So our bottom is going to touch the floor, going to push up high and extend, and then slowly lower back down. The bottom again, just going to caress the floor, tap, raise, and slowly lower again. Tap, raise, and slowly lower again. And again, slow, controlled. Work at your pace. Head back to the floor. Tap and go again. Push up, high elevation. Slow drop down. Bottom just caressing the floor. Taps and goes again. Slow drop down. Bottom going all the way down. Tap to the floor. Goes again. Push up high. Slow control. Tap. Push. Slowly lower again. Last one here. Coming up. Tap and press. Slowly lower. 3, 2, and 1. And stretch and release. Push the arms up overhead and relax your body. Good work, well done, well trained tonight. Slowly pull yourself back up, straight, and then back up to standing. Grab yourself a drink of water. Really well trained tonight. From there, feet in the seat bones, forward flex, drop, slowly pull back up, stretch overhead, and again, one more here, down, up, through, stretch, and release. Interlock your fingers, roll one way, roll back the opposite way. Really, really well trained. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I suddenly realised yesterday that it was Tuesday, not Thursday. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this morning's abdominal conditioning with me, and also the restorative stretch. A bit thrown back as I was teaching circuits. Jen is back tomorrow night. She's teaching HIIT strength at 6:30. Also, we've got our lifestyle lecture at 8 o'clock in the members group. I'm back here Friday morning for HIIT 20 at 7:35, and also 8 o'clock for body conditioning. Also, mobility method at 8 o'clock Saturday, so join me for that. Well trained, everyone, guys. That was brilliant. See you next time for the next one. Cheers.